of your view. TMO speak.
You're looking very bejeweled.
Okay.
As in you are.
Oh, okay. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. How are you doing today?
I'm doing amazing. Very, very grateful. I woke up this morning and like there was a song in my head. Evidence full everywhere, testimonies. I'm like, okay, fantastic. And I've been singing it all through because like I literally woke up with that song in my head, and life just aligns. And for that alignment to happen, you need to be in the right frequency. So I am protecting my frequency. Some people offended me in the office yesterday, and I told I said, 3 of you just stand up and leave. Because if I keep on looking at you, I'm reminded. But when you leave, and I felt really good after. So it's just easier to remove yourself from a circumstance that is putting you under pressure or somebody that is triggering negative emotions in you.
Very important. Your hair is beautiful.
Yes.
Yeah, hair by BC. How many years? 3 years. 4 years now. Still giving.
So beautiful.
Miriam Longe.
Yeah, I'm fine. Mustard lady.
Yes, you know, I am, and I'm just relating to what Topper said about take yourself away from people that trigger you, from toxic environment. That is so important for me as well, and I'm doing a lot of that. Just sometimes it's almost physical. You put a wall between you and the person that just wants to, you know, there are some people that just don't get boundaries, but we thank God. But I'm excited. Yesterday I had this meeting with a friend, and it's just really about the environmental work that we've been doing. So last year we had done an environmental challenge with low-income schools across Lagos. A few of them did some challenges, and we have some gifts for them, which I'm so excited about. So now we're moving it on to become termly challenges that we do with schools. And over time, we'll add even more and more schools to the group. So it's just encourage schools to be more environmentally aware, to have our children understand the role they need to play in keeping our environment clean and safe for them and for their future. So yes, I'm excited about that.
Well done. I'm Maka Fresh.
I'm here trying to stay fresh in this economy. To stay fresh in this economy is not easy. It's not child's play. So anytime you see me fresh, just hail me extra. Anyways, so I like to watch movies to, you know, just calm my. Because I'm a Gemini, not necessarily stressed, because most times we have 50 things. We're constantly thinking. So when I watch a movie, it just helps me, you know, just focus on something else aside from, you know, And then there's this movie that I've just been skipping for a long time now. Then I finally watched it. Oh my God! And I kept asking myself, why did I wait so long? Maxton Hall on Netflix. Like, hey,
Is it on Netflix?
it's on Netflix. Sorry, it's on Prime. It's so good. Like, such a nice, emotional, romantic movie.
Yes, I love romance.
I love too much. I will cry. I'll just say, oh, I was just in,
Oh, God, when? Did you
God,
do God
when? You need to watch the movie. How are you, darling?
I'm all right. Today, one of our cameramen is celebrating his birthday. Kazim. Happy birthday, Kazim.
Happy
Long life, prosperity, plenty money in your pocket. Because you need money to chop the life. Okay. Very, very important. Happy birthday, Kazim.
Happy birthday.
I mean, nothing is happening. We're just there. We're pushing. We're doing the work small. We're going. Yeah.
Oh, there's a birthday shout out for Rashidat. I didn't know it was your birthday when I saw it yesterday.
Okay.
But I just saw it today. So happy birthday, darling.
Amazing.
Keep the cake.
Yes,
Let's take a short break. When we come back, we take the newspaper reviews. Stay with us.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.
Welcome back. We're starting the newspaper reviews with The Nation. A major headline: airstrikes kill terrorists in Borno, pound hideouts in Katsina and Kwara. Silver wanted by EFCC over $14.8 million fraud. Religion not Nigeria's crisis, says Soyinka. Nakon slashes 2026 Hajj fare to 7.6 million. Lottery: Lagos sues National Assembly for defying Supreme Court. Webolo revokes museums, C of O, takes EU envoy to monarch. UNN VC objects to ex-minister Nnaji's certificate forgery suit. What do we have in The Nation? I have the Nobel laureate, Professor Wole Soyinka. He has faulted recent remarks by United States President Donald Trump, who classified Nigeria as a country of particular concern over alleged persecution of Christians. He warned that such sweeping statements distort reality and risk deepening religious divisions. So Trump had earlier in the month threatened possible military action against Nigeria over alleged killings of Christians by radical Islamists. The federal government dismissed the claim, insisting that insecurity in Nigeria affects citizens of all faiths. Now, in an interview with Democracy Now!, Soyinka said the country's crisis should not be mistaken for a war between Christians and Muslims, but rather seen as a struggle against extremist groups that have weaponized religion for political and economic gain. It says we must separate Nigeria's long-standing internal problems from President Trump's recent response. The Christian Islam or Islam versus the rest dichotomy has existed for decades. It became truly horrendous when politics got mixed up with religious differences. That's according to Soyinka. And he accused successive leaders of exploiting religion for power and failing to hold extremists accountable, which allowed impunity to thrive. And, you know, went ahead to cite the brutal lynching of a student accused of blasphemy against Prophet Muhammad, and he lamented that killers went unpunished despite being caught on video. He says when perpetrators of such horrors go free, it strengthens the perception that a brutal war is going on between Christians and Muslims. In truth, we are dealing with extremist political Islamists, sometimes known as ISWAP or Boko Haram, not with Muslim and, you know, as a people. But he also talked about the fact that the president is doing a lot already to see how he can solve some of these insecurity issues. He just needs more of our support. Yeah.
So the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, yesterday declared former Minister of State for Petroleum Resources and ex-governor of Bayelsa State, Chief Timi Priye Silva, wanted over an alleged case of conspiracy and dishonest conversion of over $14 million. The amount is said to be part of the funds injected by the Nigerian Content Development and Monitoring Board into Atlantic International Refinery and Petrochemical Limited for the construction of a refinery in Bayelsa State. But Timi Silva has dismissed that and said it's just another persecution and smear campaign by his political enemies, as he claimed that there was no due process by EFCC in declaring him wanted because they didn't invite him or send any formal invitation to him before making it public. But a statement by the EFCC's head of media and publicity, Mr. Dele Oyewale, said the commission on November 6th secured a warrant for Silva's arrest from a federal high court sitting in Lagos. They said the order was granted and that that a warrant issued by the applicant or any is issued to the applicant or any officer of the commission, police or any law enforcement officer for the arrest of the respondent. And EFCC also said that they grilled the former executive secretary of the board, engineer Wabute, over alleged mismanagement of the brass project funds. So apparently they had come to seek funding from Nigerian Content Board, and Nigerian Content Board had released $35 million to them for the to promote the energy for the infrastructure park in Obuama community, Brass local government area. Okay. But they said between 2017 and 2023, nothing has been done, and then there was a diversion of certain funds.
Okay, another story.
Yeah, so the newly inaugurated Chief of Air Staff, Air Marshal Sunday Aneke, they swung into action immediately over this weekend after he was sworn in. And part of the successes of that action is the fact that they said 200 ISWAP fighters were killed in a clash with, in this clash. It was airstrike. The airstrike was used to destroy the enemy's cache of arms and took place around Lake Chad area of Borno State, which is the epicenter of Boko Haram terrorists. There were 2 strikes carried out by the Air Force into the hideouts of the terrorists, gathering in Katsina and Kwara as well, and they were wiped out. In the words of the Nigerian Air Force spokesperson, Air Commodore Ihime Ejerodame, said that, he gave his account, he said the air assets conducted precision strikes in the southeast of Shwaram, and they were able to destroy Malam Fatori, where ISWAP elements and others were observed mobilizing with motorcycles and boats along the Lake Chad basin. They also carried out, the strike also took out weapon storage, logistics facilities, and eliminated several terrorists. Then they took another one that took place in Garindadi and Chigogo in Kwara State. They were striking bandits camp with devastating accuracy. I love the words with which they used. It was a precision strike, and it had devastating accuracy. According to the statement, it was based on credible intelligence and left bandits suffering. There was another attack again, you know, in Kankara local government area of Katsina State. Some of the terrorists were killed and their logistics hub destroyed. They said this is in a bid to demonstrate sustained reach and precision in the air components of their attacks. We hear these attacks, strikes take place, but in this case, it seemed like in one day there were multiple coordinated attacks happening around the country. Yeah. So, thumbs up to the Nigerian Air Force. Okay.
Yeah, I have NACON announces Hajj fare reduction. So the National Hajj Commission of Nigeria, NACON, has announced a downward review of the Hajj fare for the 2026 pilgrimage. And this is following a directive from our president to reduce the Hajj fare to lift some burdens off shoulders of intending pilgrims. They say this offering is a significant financial relief to prospective Nigerian pilgrims across all operational zones. So the revised figures released by the Commission show a reduction of up to 792,943.83 kobo from initial 2025 Hajj fare. And the latest reduction was recorded for pilgrims in the southern zone, where the fare has been reduced by over 792,000 naira, 792,943 naira. The revised cost for the southern zone now stands at a little over 7.9 million, which used to be about 8.7 million before. Those departing from the northern zone have their own also reduced by over 760,000 naira, bringing the revised fare to a little over 7.6 million, and so on and so forth. And just to say that, and also they put in the announcement that intended pilgrims need to complete their payments by December 5th. There's a lot of money that goes into, you know, traveling for pilgrimage. Yeah, even with the reduction by government, it's still a lot of money.
Huge lot, plenty lots. If there's anyone like that. Let's take a short break now. When we come back, the paper reviews continue. Stay with us.
Stay tuned. Your view will be right back.
Think fast, play smart, win big. We Cash, the game show where every contestant gets the opportunity to win money. No long waits, no dull moments, just quick questions, quick moves, and free cash. Every second counts, every answer pays, and everyone walks away a winner. Are you fast enough for quick cash? Scan the barcode on your screen and you just might get a chance to take your shot at instant fortune. Quick Cash, showing Mondays and Fridays on TVC Entertainment.
From Lagos to the world, TVC Communications has been nominated for its very first international award, the prestigious AIB. It's a recognition of our voice, vision, innovation, and relentless drive to push beyond boundaries. TVC Communications, Nigerian excellence on the world stage.
Keeping hope alive. We are the drumbeats that refuse to be silenced.
Even when the rhythm falters.
We are the green that refuses to fade.
And the white that dares to shine.
Hope is not a stranger here.
It lives in our markets,
our music, and our streets.
Every dawn in Nigeria is proof that tomorrow is still worth fighting for.
Hope is a child in the classroom, eyes wide, with dreams bigger than walls.
Hope is the farmer planting seeds in faith,
believing in rain and harvest.
Hope is the youth unafraid to rise,
rewriting the story of our tomorrow.
Hope is us, millions of voices refusing to give up on the promise of this land.
Nigeria, our independence is not just history.
It is a call to keep believing,
to keep building, to keep hoping.
Every clash of ideas begin the same way. Differences could be a disagreement,
two voices, two views, standing apart,
or an argument,
a battle to win, to prove, or to conquer.
Both are born from differences. One can open the door to respect.
Sound, are you ready?
And the other close it with fire. Two perspectives, but one big issue.
Are you good?
Yeah. So do we argue to fight or disagree to understand?
3, 2, 1, we are live.
This is the big...
You guys, this was just about Irasta and Rema now.
You day wine. It's all over my FYP. But me, I don't know, Sha. Cause fake blogs yakpa. And if you ask me, it's giving sauce.
Listen, I just checked the new TVcentertainment WhatsApp channel like right now. And they just dropped the update.
Are you for
No, no cap.
I've actually been noticing those guys.
Like, I just aligned with them like last week. And almost, they've been dropping back to back.
Facts. I love how it's straight from the source. No cap, no fake news, just pure entertainment.
I low-key feel like an insider right now.
I know, right?
TVC be cooking.
Real talk. It's like Gist Express. Premium gist on cruise mode. Always first. Always legit.
Clock it.
Clock it.
Thanks for staying with us. We're still reviewing the papers. Moving on now to the Daily Sun. Major headline: Sultan cautions Nigerians, advises citizens not to allow outsiders divide us. As governors go spiritual, ask traditional rulers to consult gods of the land. Okay. PDP convention, Imo party chair, others demand sanction against Oyo judge. Nigeria's democracy under threat from electoral fraud, apathy, Dixon Amechi. More trouble for ex-Bayelsa Governor Silva. WHO, FCDO hail Governor Mba's investment in health system development. A manpower shortage hits shipping sector. And domestic airlines need single-digit interest rates, a special FX window, according to Okonkwo, United Nigeria CEO. What do we have in the Sun?
Let me take. So the Sultan of Sokoto, chairman of Nigeria Supreme Council of Islamic Affairs, Alhaji Muhammad Sa'ad Abubakar III, has urged Nigerians not to allow outsiders to divide the country along religious lines. This was at the Media Security Summit that was organized by Arewa Media Practitioners Forum, Benin Kebi. He said that many families in Nigeria across the country have Muslims and Christians among their family members, so it will be difficult to differentiate them from each other. He said that, you know, we're all brothers, as Muslims and Christians are brothers and sisters, and we should sit down to discuss our challenges facing us and not allow someone from outside. We have internal problems, we can handle that internally, but do not allow them to separate us along religious lines. We had other people who were there as well. Lieutenant General retired Abdul Rahman Mbazo also said that bandits and insurgents do not differentiate Muslims and Christians, but always kill, rape, and displace soft targets. There was also a former chief of staff to the former President Goodluck Jonathan, and he said that more Muslims were killed in the northern states of Nigeria than Christians. He stressed that climate change, environmental challenges, and ecology cause a lot of conflict in the region, and advised the government at all levels to take decisive action against insecurity in the country, utilizing federal allocations and IGR to combat poverty, unemployment amongst youth. And then the governor of Kebbi State says there are no cells, like the insurgent cells within his state. He said he's distributed a lot of hillocks and motorcycles to security agencies as a way to assist them, you know, to help in securing the state. So this is just, you know, telling us to stay together and not be allowed to be
outsiders to come in. Okay.
Chairman of United Nigeria Airlines, Prof. Obiora Okonkwo, has urged the federal government to make single-digit interest loans and a special forex window available to domestic airlines to ease their operational burdens. Yes, he said this on Monday during the inaugural flight to Accra, Ghana, emphasizing, and I quote, that aviation is a catalyst for economic development. When you don't have Nigerian airlines flying in and out of Nigeria, it means we are cutting away a lot of Nigerian resources, because the benefits will definitely go to other foreign airlines.
True.
Yes, he said, he also stated that we are appealing to the Nigerian government to continue to support the aviation industry. A $1 trillion economy can never be achieved without aviation. He said transportation in every part of the world is an enabler. Without it, every other thing you're doing is in vain. We are prepared, we are ready, but we can't fly higher if we are overburdened with certain taxes and so many levies, more than anywhere in the world. And if emphasize that they don't want free money. We don't want grants. We don't want free money. We are only just asking for single interest digits as a loan for the aviation industry. And I think that makes sense, because we need to have our own. When you go to Ghana to fly out or any other place, it's cheaper.
Yeah.
Nigerian airline tickets are always more expensive.
Yeah, so I have the story about manpower shortage. The president of African Ship Owners Association, Captain Ladi Olubowale, has warned that Nigerian maritime sector is going to be facing a lot of challenges, that they are grappling with a shortage of manpower shortage, and that about 5,000 cadets, trained cadets, currently do not have sea time experience needed to validate their careers. So they finished their certification process, but their certification process is incomplete if they don't have any sea experience. He said currently according to him, if the government were to disburse cabotage vehicle financing funds and new ships were acquired, the vessel will most likely be dominated by foreign professionals right now, because Nigeria has failed to develop its indigenous seafaring capacity, and that you cannot build a maritime sector if you don't have capacity. And if we have cargo ships again today, 85% of those cargo ships' crew will be foreigners, because we don't have capacity. The professionals who can drive it are aging, and they cannot be fit to continue working in that space anymore. So he's asking that the minister and the government steps in. He pointed out that the manpower development is crucial, and he also says unless urgent measures are taken to disburse, apparently there's a fund that needs to be disbursed, cabotage vessel financing fund, that if the measures to be taken to disburse it and disburse these funds and prioritize sea time training of Nigerian seafarers, and the nation will if not, the nation will remain largely dependent on foreign professionals for our maritime needs.
We don't want that.
I think there's an opportunity there for employment. Many Nigerians are looking for a job. Go and do training, and then the government should integrate on how they can get
final paper for today, Vanguard. Okay, insecurity. NAF strikes kill terrorists, bandits in Borno, Kwara, Katsina, and others. Nigeria's private sector credit soars 75.9% in 2 years. PDP, pro-anti-convention forces fight as court adjourns case to November 12. Let's unite against extremism. Olubadon and Shoyinka. 2027 rigging was cool. Dixon Amechi. Why we declared Timi Praise Silva wanted, EFCC. Trump threatens BBC with $1 billion lawsuit over January 6 speech edits.
Gang. I'm fighting many wars.
I'm telling you. WHO, FCDO hail EMBER's commitment to health development. What do we have in the Vanguard?
Soyinka, he said majority of Nigerians wanted the scourge of terrorism to be fought to a standstill, but was not excited about the prospect of United States involvement in internal affairs of Nigeria, except through collaboration. So they said it was an interview. An interview with Democracy Now! Soyinka said Trump's sweeping statement has distorted the true picture of the conflict and risks deepening religious hostilities. He just, he's just saying that, we have the issue of extremists, and that should be handled, but not to the point where we want another country to come and sort of take over, unless they are coming to collaboratively work with us. My lips, my tongue, fighting against each other today. And then he says that he talked about his visa that was revoked, and he said that he has been quite he has criticized Trump's administration. He says he has a feeling I haven't been flattering Donald Trump, and I see no reason to do that. Trump should feel flattered that I once compared him to Idi Amin, the former Ugandan head of state. Trump says he likes war, and anyway, he's just saying that, that was the reason why Trump revoked his visa, because he has not flattered him enough, and for him, he does not see any reason why he should do that. But concerning extremism, insurgency, yes, we do have that. And he also talks about how extremist groups have formed alliances with global terrorist networks, and therefore have access to more sophisticated weapons and that's how they have been able to overpower our own military. So these are things that we should put before us to fight, not bring about division along Christian, Muslim, just as the Sultan of Sokoto just said, at another different event.
So any other story in the Vanguard?
So I have the story of rigging is the worst coup.
Okay.
So the former governor of Bayelsa and Rivers State, Senator Serake Dixon, as well as Rotimi Amechi, have sounded a warning. They spoke at the 5th anniversary lecture of the first daily newspaper in Abuja, and they specifically Senator Dixon shared the occasion, and while he was speaking, he said that what many politicians call planning for election is not planning for election.
Okay.
He said what many politicians are doing is conspiracy to commit crime.
Away.
He said because as a governor in opposition, he fought a lot of battles to keep his state in opposition, and he sees it a lot that the average politician is just, the election planning is not actual election planning. According to him, that people don't even vote. Votes are often written and ascribed to them, and people will now say go to courts. Anyone who has carried out or committed a coup against democracy, against the country, like he's saying that action is actually like you're committing a coup against the country. In Amechi's speech, he spoke about the fact that there is an entrenched agenda of politicians, and they will continue to frustrate reforms, and he accused the opposition party of failing to provide a credible alternative to the ruling party. He warned that there will be voter apathy and public indifference, which will create the conditions for rigging to continue if unchecked. Generally, he said everyone who has something to do with management of election is connected to the president, and so for him, that's a bit suspicious.
Thank you, ladies. That's all we can take on the newspaper reviews. When we come back, we'll move on to the topics for today. Stay with us.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.
Cadbury Hot
They carry us.
Even when wahala dey choke, we stand gidigba. Hope dey waka with us for downfall.
He dey gist with us for buka.
No matter the gbege, our spirit e no fit scatter. Hope na that pikin wey dey read ABCD and still get ogbonge dream for hearts.
Hope, now the mama with the fry akara, we see the reason, say
Tomorrow go soft for her.
Naija.
Your freedom na promise. Say hope go always come, no matter wetin happen.
In 3, 2, 1, we are live.
Welcome to E-Splash. I'm on the black carpet, and of course, it's Jumade of Lagos.
Well, that's it on Socialville.
When I say, I dare fool.
You already have Destiny Alpha. I know that.
I go shoot can for you.
You already know, guys. E-Splash can be the best of entertainment, the best of energy, best of everything you need to get your day going.
It's E-Splash every weekday from 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. on TVC Entertainment.
Think fast, play smart, win big. We cash. The game show where every contestant gets the opportunity to win money. No long waits, no dull moments. Just quick questions, quick moves, and free cash. Every second counts, every answer pays, and everyone walks away a winner. Are you fast enough for quick cash? Scan the barcode on your screen, and you just might get a chance to take your shot at instant fortune. Quick Cash, showing Mondays and Fridays on TVC Entertainment.
From Lagos to the world, TVC Communications has been nominated for its very first international award, the prestigious AIB. It's a recognition of our voice, vision, innovation, and relentless drive to push beyond boundaries. TVC Communications, Nigerian excellence on the world stage.
Keeping hope alive.
We are the drumbeats that refuse to be silenced.
Even when the rhythm falters.
We are the green that refuses to fade.
And the white that dares to shine.
Hope is not a stranger here.
It lives in our markets,
Our music, and our streets.
Every dawn in Nigeria is proof that tomorrow is still worth fighting for.
Hope is a child in the classroom, eyes wide, with dreams bigger than walls.
Hope is the farmer planting seeds in faith.
believing in rain and harvest.
Hope is the youth unafraid to rise,
Rewriting the story of our tomorrow.
Hope is us, millions of voices refusing to give up on the promise of this land.
Nigeria, our independence is not just history.
It is a call to keep believing.
To keep building.
Thanks for staying with us. The festive season is here. A time for celebration, travel, and unforgettable experiences. And when it comes to holiday destinations that truly shine in December, South Africa stands out for its beaches, festivals, and vibrant city life. Joining us to share more is Boluwatife Ogundoku, Senior Holiday Sales Associate at wakanow.com, a passionate travel expert helping Nigerians turn their holiday dreams into reality. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much for having me.
You're looking South Africa. Let me start with that.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. So let's talk about the festive season in South Africa. And we know it's a time of color, it's a time of warmth and celebration. In your experience, what are the very fantastic destinations we should look forward to in South Africa?
Okay, so it's always very exciting for me to talk about South Africa personally because I feel like it's one of Africa's most vibrant countries, destination, especially during the festive season. So for South Africa, it caters to all types of travelers. It caters to if you're looking for adventure, if you're looking to relax, go with your family, with your spouse. It caters to all travelers. So during the festive season is the perfect time because they have the best weather in December. They have the energy is up. They have good people, good music. So December is the best time to visit South Africa.
Okay, that's amazing because South Africa is a sweet place. I've been to Joburg, Cape Town, quite safe. But for this festive period, what cities or provinces are more popular with Nigerians?
Okay, so we've realized that with Nigerians, they tend towards this Cape Town because of the Table Mountain. You know, they have the good nightlife, the music, the food, and Johannesburg for the history, the culture, and also Durban because of the beaches, more for family-friendly activities. Yeah, those are the major 3 destinations that most travelers look towards. Yes.
So what would you say are like the must experience festive events or attractions travelers should look out for?
Okay, so especially for Johannesburg, Johannesburg, I would say the Nelson Mandela Square, which is the Johannesburg most iconic shopping center, and it also has the Nelson Mandela statue, which most travelers should visit. Then also the Apartheid Museum. Apartheid Museum allows travelers and visitors to see through the culture and history of South Africa from where they were and how the road to freedom, of how everything came about. So for cultural people looking for history, those are like the main places to visit. And for adrenaline-seeking travelers, just like myself, you can bungee jump the Soweto Tower, which is something that I would want to do and I want to experience. Yes, and for Cape Town house the Table Mountain, and it also has the Signal Hill. If you're looking for the best sunsets that I've ever seen, Cape Town has the best sunset. At 7 p.m., go to Signal Hill. You will see the most beautiful sunset ever. And you can also paraglide or skydive from the Signal Hill. Yes, and then they also have a wine land where you can taste beautiful wines in Cape Town as well. So those are the most key places that every traveler.
And the food is amazing.
Yes, the food is amazing.
Yeah. For me, I wanted to ask, what are the packages? You know, people that are watching now, what are the offers for those that want to do Christmas in South Africa or those that want to do New Year holidays in South Africa? Are there any packages you have on offer?
Yeah, so the good thing is that our Wakana, we have the festive package currently running out. We have some covering from Christmas and New Year. So for Christmas, we have our Cape Town package, which runs from the 23rd to 29th of December. It covers for Christmas. It's for 6 nights. It includes return flight transfer, hotel accommodation, the e-visa, tours, everything. So our Wakana, we cater to all the packages, just for you to pay your money and everything is covered. And we also have for South Africa, that's for Johannesburg. It's from the 28th of December to the 2nd of January. So it covers for the New Year. So flight ticket as well, hotel accommodation, and all-around package. Another good thing is that during this season, we are running our Travel Fest, which is where we give deals and discounts to our customers on flights and on packages. So we already have a 10% discount on these packages. But our special viewers listening to us right now, you can even get 500,000 off. That's 10% on the packages, just using the code TVC. And you
your
can even
view.
Yes, your view. Yes.
Yes, we need to
using your
get
view,
it
you
clear.
can even get access to more discounts. And you can see this on our platforms, on our website, which is www.wakana.com, our Instagram page, Wakana Holidays, and also email, holidays@wakana.com.
So for travelers that are planning a getaway with you guys, what safety tips or travel tips can you recommend to them?
So for travel tips, I'll recommend to plan early because the festive season is here and December is peak season. So I'll always advise to plan early because hotels get sold out, flights get sold out, and just to get your visa first and then everything will come together. So get your visa, get your hotel, and just plan early. And you don't have to visit the popular destination cities. There are other, activities to do aside the most popular ones that you can also try to visit. But every traveler should actually put South Africa on their bucket list. I think it's one place that every person needs to visit.
So in Nigeria, so here in Nigeria, Lagos, the Dirty December is something you look towards. So specifically for December or New Year holidays, are there specific festive or experiences that those who are going at this period should look out for?
Yeah, so they have the Christmas lights in Cape Town, where they do on the 25th and 26th. So it's like a Christmas village they have there as well. So that's one of the iconic things that it's also in our packages that our customers will get to visit.
Oh, nice.
Yes, and in Johannesburg as well, we're having you know, dinner, Christmas dinner. Also get to take them to Robben Island and other destinations like that. Yes.
So the package, I was thinking you would give us a more breakdown about the package, like oh, is it flight? What are, like you mentioned a few, like what are the entire package breakdown?
Yes.
So that those are what you realize maybe it makes sense for them.
Yes. So for our Cape Town, it's it has round trip flight tickets from Lagos to Cape Town and back. It has the South African visa, so you don't have to stress on your visa processing. It also has accommodation for the full nights, which is 6 nights accommodation, breakfast, dinner, tours all around the most iconic tours like the Table Mountain, airports pick up and drop off, and there's a tour guide on readily available to everyone. So it's an all-round package. Once you make payment, just sit and relax and we have it covered.
Care of you.
Yes.
Yeah, that's so interesting. So for people who are watching who would like to reach out, what are your websites? Where do they go to get
Yes.
What more details do they need to know?
Yes. So you can reach us on our website, www.wakanow.com, and also on our Instagram and social media channels, holidays@wakanow. And also our email, which is holidays@wakanow.com, and on social media, Wakanow Holidays.
Thank you so much for coming to share with us. We look forward to going to South Africa sometime.
Yeah,
that would be
come.
interesting.
I'll invite you.
Okay, please. I would love to. That's all we can take on the segments. We'll be speaking with Tife Ogundoko from Wakanow. When we come back, we'll move on to the topics for today. Stay with us.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.
Fast, play smart, win big. We Cash, the game show where every contestant gets the opportunity to win money. No long waits, no dull moments. Just quick questions, quick moves, and free cash. Every second counts, every answer pays, and everyone walks away a winner. Are you fast enough for quick cash? Scan the barcode on your screen and you just might get a chance to take your shot at instant fortune. Quick Cash, showing Mondays and Fridays on TVC Entertainment.
From Lagos to the world, TVC Communications has been nominated for its very first international award, the prestigious AIB. It's a recognition of our voice, vision, innovation, and relentless drive to push beyond boundaries. TVC Communications, Nigerian excellence on the world stage.
Keeping hope alive.
We are the drumbeats that refuse to be silenced.
Even when the rhythm falters.
We are the green that refuses to fade.
And the white that dares to shine.
Hope is not a stranger here.
It lives in our markets,
our music, and our streets.
Every dawn in Nigeria is proof that tomorrow is still worth fighting for.
Hope is a child in the classroom, eyes wide, with dreams bigger than walls.
Hope is the farmer planting seeds in faith.
Believing in rain and harvest.
Hope is the youth
Unafraid to rise.
rewriting the story of our tomorrow.
Hope is us. Millions of voices refusing to give up on the promise of this land.
Nigeria, our independence is not just history.
It is a call to keep believing.
To keep building. To keep hoping.
Every clash of ideas begin the same way. Differences could be a disagreement.
Two voices, two views, standing apart.
Or an argument.
A battle to win, to prove, or to conquer.
Both are born from differences. One can open the door to respect.
Sound, are you ready?
and the other close it with fire. Two perspectives, but one big issue.
Are you good?
Yes, I'm good to go. So do we argue to fight or disagree to understand?
3, 2, 1, we are live.
This is the big...
Welcome to Splash. I'm on the black carpet, and of course, it's Jumade of Lagos.
Well, that's it on Socialville.
You're already have
Destiny Alpha. I know that.
I go shoot out for you.
You already know, guys. E-Splash give you the best of entertainment, the best of energy, best of everything you need to get your day going.
It's E-Splash every weekday from 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. on TVC Entertainment.
Anything at all just to make you happy, give you joy, make you laugh, make you dance. Entertainment is a way of life.
Good morning, Marina Station and all the passengers.
Efficient, it's comfortable.
This development will go a long way in reducing congestion and emission.
The trains are a long-term solution to Lagos traffic challenges.
This is where we take the final, decisions on policies, programs of government. I will have to ensure that, the narration of Lagos as a PLC is taken very, very seriously.
Thanks for staying with us. Renowned filmmaker Biodo Stephen has stirred emotions online after advising parents not to surrender their authority to their children, even when those children become the family's main breadwinners. In her post, she argued that poverty should never weaken the role of good parenting, insisting that financial power shouldn't translate into control or disrespect. In her words, that your child is the breadwinner doesn't mean the baton of parenting is now the child's. But not everyone agrees. Some believe that when a child shoulders family's financial burden, like paying bills, rent, and school fees, such a child deserves a stronger voice and mutual respect in family decisions. Others, however, say that allowing money to dictate authority only breeds pride and chaos at home. So where is the balance? Does financial responsibility automatically earn a child a say in family leadership? Or should parental authority remain sacred, regardless of who pays the bills? Do you think many parents trade their leadership for breadwinners? To be realistic, can traditional parenting still stand firm when survival depends on the breadwinner? What are your thoughts? You can join the conversation and call us on 02016-352013 or 09024163440 or Twitter us at TVC Connect using the hashtag YourViewTVC. They say he that plays the piper dictates the tune. Not between parents and children.
Yes, so let me start by asking your initial thoughts, and also by saying that sometimes when a child becomes the breadwinner, there's a change of dynamics. Things change.
whether they allow it or not, the child begins to grow to understand that I'm the one that is feeding you. Things naturally change. But let me hear the lady's thoughts and then we'll go deeper into the conversation.
Yesterday, I saw a video by Mrs. Bukwawoshika with Pastor Koju, and they were talking about marriage and money and about how the dynamics in a marriage is that the husband earns enough to take care of the family, and that whenever the other way it works, it already sort of like there's an unusual, it's not meant to be. So that the fact that something is not meant to be means that for it not to, for power not to shift, for somebody not to feel like I'm empowered and I can talk to you anyhow, for things not to go wrong, you need to be intentional. If the woman is anymore, you need to be intentional. So in the power dynamics of a family, parents are meant to take care of their children until the children become adults, and then you are released to fend for yourself. When the dynamics change and a minor, a child, is the breadwinner of the family, the likelihood of the minor to feel, please, 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 I have gone to work since morning, mommy, I cannot do daddy, no. Like, how can you say I should come back home early? How do I feed the family? This is how I feed the family. So the likelihood of that drama playing out is high. However, the role of a parent should not be based on money, whether they have money or not. Just like the role of a husband should not be based on whether he has money or not. The honor that should go to the parent should not be subject to the parent has no money, so it should be disrespected. Money shouldn't be the parameter for measuring who should lead the home. So if the parents are in the house and a breadwinner child disrespects the parents should put the breadwinner child in their place or in his or her place. That's how it should be. Is that how it is in our environment? No.
For me,
majority.
Yeah, majority, yeah. So for me, financial responsibility may shift the power dynamics in a home.
It does.
But yes, but it should not erase respect. And that's where values as a family comes into play. What are your values as a family, right? In your home, how did you raise your children? Because let's be honest, when you look at immigrants' families where minors have to now work and contribute, maybe illness of parents, maybe parents become handicapped or something happens, right? And a child has to step in. Remember, minors are minors, kids will be kids. And most times, certain things and behaviors play out. But the onus is always on the adult, on the parents, because traditionally, parents are supposed to take care of the kids. So it should be parents lead, parents guide, and then the children follow. But in situations like that, the parents have to be intentional, like she said, in making sure that dynamic doesn't change, regardless of whoever is bringing the money to the table. Because sometimes, as human beings, depending on the personality of a parent, because we human beings have different personalities, and that's why you find different parenting styles. It depends on the personality of each human being. And some parents might feel ashamed, right, that their child is the one fending for the home. And they might react to that in different ways, might plan in different ways, maybe silence, just taking things to heart. Why a parent that has more self-confidence and everything, come on, shut up there. How dare you speak to me like that and everything. So it also depends on the personality of the parents that finds themselves in that kind of financial dynamic. Yes.
I definitely think that when a child becomes the breadwinner, and I'm finding it even difficult to make it, to say that sentence, when a child becomes a breadwinner, because I'm thinking of the child and I'm thinking of a minor, that definitely things will change. But I still feel that a parent can be a parent even in that situation. It's and that means the parent needs to be more intentional about a lot of things. So it's not that a parent would not want to insist on what the values are in the family or demand for the respect that they need. But the truth is, when there's a change, when the child is empowered, they feel that, well, if you talk to me anyhow, I can leave your house and get another place to stay, So you now have to find a different way of making sure you still are a parent. Because when a child, regular parents and children, there are some things you do to your child, the child will be like, I cannot wait for when I grow up and make my money. But now the child can make their money, So a lot of trying to sit with the child and talk to the child. Now, how the child is making the money also plays a huge role. So let's say this child is just a child star. It's just doing acting and out of nowhere starts earning a lot of money, you know. So the child, this sort of child, the money has just happened upon the child. I would advise parents in this case to separate that money from what they earn as parents, you know, for the home. Do not depend on that money. That money can be used maybe if there's a health situation, you know, or something that they cannot afford, like that happens. But like everyday, day-to-day things that you do, don't depend on that money. Let that child know that you're putting that money away for, you know, for them, for when they're old enough to now access it. But let that child not think, oh, it's because of my money, we're not doing anything in the house. You have to be financially independent from your child's money. That has to be specific. You need to constantly remind that child of the values in your home. If your child is a young basketballer, footballer, money happens upon them, you know, that is a different kind of child. Now, if you have a child that it's because we've moved countries, we're now immigrant family, it's just the child that can access a job right now. There are some principles at work in this case, because you go to work, you understand the sacrifice, you know, to make money. Even that child is a different child from the one that money just happens upon them. That child also understands, oh, this is what my parents used to do for me. You know, that child, there's the likelihood to have better or more maturity than a child that money happens upon them. So you find that in those sort of dynamics, there's not so much clash between child and parents because they understand that, okay, it's because my parents can't do it at this time, I'm trying to do that. Now, I'm specifically talking about minors. If we're talking about adult children, many children in Africa, when they get to adulthood, they sort of become the breadwinner of their family. You know, they take care of things. But because they're adult children, and you're hopefully they have learned all the values and respect and everything that happens in the home. Now that they are making money, they understand that this is just money. Does not mean that I'm bigger than my parents. Does not mean that my parents have to worship me. What I see as a problem in this scenario is sibling and sibling rivalry. So let's say you are the youngest and you're making all this money. You have older siblings. Some families tend to listen or give so much respect to the sibling that's making money above older siblings. So for me, I see that's where issues really come up.
We'll be cutting off to join a live broadcast of the opening ceremony of the Nigerian Institution of Agricultural Engineers Agric Machinery Exhibition and Conference are holding at the National Center for Agricultural Mechanization, NCAM, in Ilori, Kwara State. Viewers can continue to watch your view by scanning the QR code showing on the screen right now. We'll take a short break. When we come back, we'll continue this conversation. Stay with us.
Stay tuned. Your view will be right back.
You guys, this was the gist about Irasta and Rema now.
You day wine. It's all over my FYP. But me, I don't know, Sha. Cause fake blogs yakpa. And if you ask me, it's giving sauce.
Listen, I just checked the new TVC Entertainment WhatsApp channel like right now, and they just dropped the update.
Are you for
No, no cap.
I've actually been noticing those guys. They're always on it 100. Like they always post the gist before anyone else. Me, I love them, oh. And that's on periods.
Like I just aligned with them like last week, and they've been dropping back to back.
Facts. I love how it's straight from the source. No cap, no fake news, just pure entertainment.
I low-key feel like an insider right now.
I know, right?
TVC be cooking.
Real talk. It's like Gist Express. Premium gist on cruise mode. Always first. Always next.
Clock it.
Clock it.
You know what, guys? I just joined.
Active.
Jess is right. All you're trying to say to you is, for your premium entertainment content, scan the QR code on your screen right now to join the TVC Entertainment WhatsApp channel.
Now hope
they carry us.
Even when wahala they choke, we stand gidigba. Hope they waka with us for downfall.
They gist with us for buka.
No matter the gbege, our spirit e no fit scatter. Hope na that pikin where they read ABCD and still get ogbonge dream for hearts.
Hope na the mama where they fry akara, we see the reason say
Tomorrow go soft for am.
Naija,
your freedom na promise. Say hope go always come, no matter wetin happen.
In 3, 2, 1, we are live.
Welcome to E-Splash. I'm on the black carpet, and of course, it's Jumade of Lagos.
well, that's it on Socialville.
When I say, I dare fool.
You already have Destiny Helper. I know that.
I go shoot for you.
You already know, guys. E-Splash give you the best of entertainment, the best of energy, best of everything you need to get your day going.
It's E-Splash every weekday from 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. on TVC Entertainment.
Think fast, play smart, win big. We cash. The game show where every contestant gets the opportunity to win money. No long waits, no dull moments. Just quick questions, quick moves, and free cash. Every second counts, every answer pays, and everyone walks away a winner. Are you fast enough for quick cash? Scan the barcode on your screen, and you just might get a chance to take your shot at instant fortune. Quick Cash, showing Mondays and Fridays on TVC Entertainment.
It shows the conation of raw ether material slabbed, stroked, and molded at a pace provided by the doubt and fear. Every move weigh in the struggle of one to the other, merging the past to the present, brushstrokes of colors seen but not known. For when the wailing stops, the pieces settle down in abject beauty, erected for a century of a century. Speaking, advocating, protesting as the arts are meant to be.
Welcome back. We're still having this conversation, and I wanted to ask a question. So I've heard you ladies, many of you talked about intentionality as a parent. You also talked about instilling the right values so that when the money comes, maybe the child now becomes the breadwinner, the child understands the values. But I want to build this scenario. We know that teenagers have an attitude when they are going through those teenage years where they are struggling for independence and autonomy. Even you, that you are the one that's the breadwinner feeding the child. You see slamming of doors, slight raising of voices, depending on the sort of control you have over your children. Slight raising of voices here and there. That attitude of I know better than you and all of that. We see that with even children that are not the breadwinners. Yeah. Now, when a child now holds money enough to feed the family, and that child is a teenager, and they are exhibiting their teenage tendencies. How do you, as a parent, knowing that you are not is this child that is our saving grace right now, how do you, as a parent, now bring that child, first of all, understand that this child is just being a teenager, with or without the money, this would happen. Now bring the child back to a place where they understand that I am still your parent, even if you are the one taking care of me. I think that's where most of the dilemma is.
That was where I started from, that the parent must be able to say to the face of the child. But you see, let's be realistic. money gives a feeling of power.
Yes, it does.
And lack of money humbles people. Like an unconscious humility, like subconscious inside the brain. You're just so humble because you just cannot talk because you don't have money. Majority of people, their sense of self is linked to their financial capacity. So when they don't have it, they feel like I'm nobody. Akuku don't have money. And the person that has feels like I am somebody because I have money. So the money dynamics is very, very, it can bring disrespect easily. As Maya was talking, I remembered when she was saying if a child earns money, separate the money. Don't just separate the money. Let your child know that you're not touching that money. My children got to a point where whenever somebody gives them money, they'll be like, no, don't give it to daddy. Don't give it to daddy because daddy will spend it. And there was a day they were asking me, I was going to collect money that bring the money that they gave you. They say, no, mommy, no, I'll not see the money again.
No, hold on. You are making money.
Somebody dashed your child money.
Yes.
And then I said, bring the money. And he said, no, I'll not see the money again. Then I took the child upstairs and said, the money they sprayed you from your grandmother's burial. Envelope 1, David. Envelope 2, Daniel. Envelope 2. This was a year after.
That's because you have capacity
to
feed yourself.
No, hold on. Let me establish it. Disrespect comes in small ways. You give the value, but you have not established respect. The child that you said, I will keep the money for you. Keep the money for that child. Is not is a bit away from the topic. But I'm saying I'm saying that even when you have just spending your child's money will bring you disrespect. So your child can openly say, I'm not going to give you this money because mommy, you will spend it. But you're paying school fees, you're feeding the child. So I'm saying money, even in little form, can bring disrespect.
Can we
so
talk
it is
about
important to establish, don't just establish the boundary of I am your parent
first. Right.
It must be clear. No matter the money you have in this world, I am your parent.
So, but you know why I'm directing this question to you, so that you can add it to your response. Now, let's talk about the family that don't have money to feed. And then I don't have, like, there's nothing. Everywhere is empty. Maybe there's no job or somebody is ill or something. And then somebody comes in and gives my son money, and I keep it, and we're starving. That's the situation. No, hold on now. That's the situation many Nigerians find themselves in, where the children are. You'll be shocked.
A lot of parents have abdicated responsibility to their children.
Because it's easier to do that.
So many parents have decided to abdicate responsibility for their child, responsibility for their household. Even some men, when they see that the woman is working, they will not chill because you're doing it anyway. If you, as a parent, must be responsible. You might not have work. You might not have what to do. You will go outside and go and hustle the hustle. Don't send your your minor child to go and do into places that can compromise them because you feel they are the ones that can easily make the money. Even on the street, I see beggars. The woman will sit down in the middle of the road and send the children to be running in between traffic in the face of dying because they want to eat. That's is what I have a problem with.
Can I also just add to that the fact that especially for children that hawk, do you see that they spend the whole day, they are the ones doing the work, they spend the whole day hawking and selling these things, and they are going home to hand over that money to their parents. And the reason why is that even though it's not a very palatable situation, is that they understand that that is the parents. The respect has been institutionalized in that home. They understand that whatever money I think I'm just making at the end of the day means nothing. I'm taking it home to my parents who will now decide how we will use that money for the house. That place, parenting is still happening. So you see why the conversation is, even when you have to use the money, you must have values, you must have principles that the children understand. Now you are also talking about how teenagers behave, and you need to understand that that's true. And because of that, that's why even when it's just a regular home where you take care of the child, don't you find different ways to and with that child, even though you know that you have all the power, like you can lock up that child forever and throw away the key, nothing, but you know, you devise different ways to be able to reach out to your child. So a parent that finds themselves in that sort of situation, I've heard words like conservatorship, especially with Hollywood children. So Hollywood, these children make a lot of money, and to protect them from exploitation, even from their parents, some people, you know, they have the legal system that provides them like a safe place. Your money is kept somewhere, how it's invested and everything, and then as you reach a certain age, you have access to it. You know, that also helps to maintain that relationship between parent and child. The child knows that my parent is not depending on it. The child can also gift a parent money. Do you understand? And the parent understands this is a gift. The child understands that. As long as the parent is able to show respect towards that money that child earns, that child also is able to give back respect towards their parents in how they carry themselves and understand what it is exactly that they are meant to show, the sort of respect they are meant to show to their parents.
Okay, my question has still not been answered, and I'll still go back to it. But we have a caller on the line, Damia from Benue. Good morning, Damia. Are you there?
Oh, good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, sir. Ndonina.
Okay. Ma'am?
Ndonina.
It's Nina actually.
Ndonina. Okay, go ahead, please.
I'm calling to contribute on a topic because I'm a teenager. Actually, I'm a teenager because giving our parents money sometimes let them keep for us. Sometimes situations may be challenging, but sometimes when they at least maybe give us the money at times that we need, maybe that builds trust and more confidence that we should give them money to keep for us anytime someone gives us money or gives us money. And for us, maybe who have done at least 12 above that can understand when situations are challenging and they are in possession of our money, maybe they will bring to our consent that no, it's not kind of like taking permission from us, but like telling us that this is what it is and I may like to use your money, maybe I will replace it later or something. So that's what I wanted to contribute actually.
Okay, thank you so much for that. So the question I asked, which I am going to repeat again, is the fact that we have people in Nigeria who, for whatever reason, you can call it whether it's laziness, life happened to them and all of that, are not able to earn any form of money. And their children are the ones bringing money home, right? Now, when you don't have shishi in your house, and your child is the one bringing money home, how are you able to separate what the child is bringing and drink Gary? Because you are able to separate that now because you are earning. You don't depend on their money to be able to eat and feed yourself and take care of yourself and take care of the home and run around and do whatever it is. But if it's a situation where you don't have shishi, this child's earning is the saving grace of the entire household. I grew up and I saw these things happen live in my very presence. So I know what I am saying. And many Nigerians are in that situation. How do you separate it? You are keeping money aside and then everybody goes hungry in the home.
Okay, so let me hear. I talk to talk. So a power play may shift or not shift in the family dynamics, depending on whether you're hockey or you're in sports. So depending on the family dynamics of control. When I say control here means that let me start with hockey, then I can go into sports or any other. So we talk about hockey now, for like what Mariam said. The reason why a child will go out and stay under the sun all day, hockey, and then go home and take that money and give the parents a minor is because, first of all, you have to check who brought the capital to start the business. One. Because that's where control comes because we find out that most people that have bad character, the reason why they were able to respect their parents, regardless of the fact that they didn't, maybe they would have done otherwise, but because of the control dynamics in that family, right? And that's important. Control. So what kind of control do you have as a parent in your home? Your child is hockey. Who brought the money for the capital? Who brought the money? Who went to source the goods, the products that you carried on your head to go? They will help to package it. It's not just about going to hawk and coming back. The process had happened before you put the tray on top of your head to move. A prayer might have been said on top of your head and the plantain before as you go out to hawk. It creates control and it creates a certain dynamics within a family system. So you find out that if you have a stubborn child that is hawking and do not contribute, pray, have control or whatever in your family before that child steps out. If that child wants to eat if that child wants to go and drink a chilled bottle of beer, or go and play okoso with his friends after selling that plantain, he will do that. And after doing that, he will not have the capital to put back profits to put back in the business to continue, because you need emotional intelligence, you need guidance, adult guidance. They even run that your hawking plantain
profitably.
business.
Thank you. Let me hold you here. We'll take a short break. When we come back, Amaka will finish her analogy on the plantain and hawking. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Now,
Stay
hope.
The carrier.
You will be right back.
Even when wahala dey choke, we stand gidigba. Hope dey waka with us for downfall.
He dey gist with us for buka.
No matter the gbege, our spirit e no fit scatter. Hope na that pikin wey dey read ABCD and still get ogbonge dream for hearts.
Hope na the mama wey dey fry akara wey see the reason say
tomorrow go soft for am. Naija, your freedom na promise. Say hope go always come, no matter wetin happen.
In 3, 2, 1, we are live.
Welcome to E-Splash. I'm on the black carpet, and of course, it's Jumade of Lagos.
Well, that's it on Socialville.
When I say, I dey helpful.
You already have Destiny Helper. I know that.
I go shoot out for you.
You know, guys, E-Splash can be the best of entertainment, the best of energy, best of everything you need to get your day going.
It's E-Splash every weekday from 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. on TVC Entertainment.
Think fast, play smart, win big. We Cash, the game show where every contestant gets the opportunity to win money. No long waits, no dull moments. Just quick questions, quick moves, and free cash. Every second counts, every answer pays, and everyone walks away a winner. Are you fast enough for quick cash? Scan the barcode on your screen, and you just might get a chance to take your shot at instant fortune. Quick Cash, showing Mondays and Fridays on TVC Entertainment.
From Lagos to the world, TVC Communications has been nominated for its very first international award, the prestigious AIB. It's a recognition of our voice, vision, innovation, and relentless drive to push beyond boundaries. TVC Communications, Nigerian excellence on the world stage.
Keeping hope alive.
We are the drumbeats that refuse to be silenced.
Even when the rhythm falters.
We are the green that refuses to fade.
And the white that dares to shine.
Hope is not a stranger here.
It lives in our markets,
our music, and our streets.
Every dawn in Nigeria is proof that tomorrow is still worth fighting for.
Hope is a child in the classroom, eyes wide, with dreams bigger than walls.
Hope is the farmer planting seeds in faith, believing in rain and harvest.
Hope is the youth unafraid to rise, rewriting the story of our tomorrow.
Hope is us, millions of voices refusing to give up on the promise of this land.
Nigeria, our independence is not just history.
It is a call to keep believing,
to keep building, to keep hoping.
and possibilities are endless. I'm Adejola Salam Adeniyi.
Welcome back. We're still hawking plantain.
Okay, yes. So, like I was talking about control, right?
Yeah.
Because that's the only way that the power shift will not happen in a situation whereby the minor is also bringing money, bringing bread home. Okay, let's not talk about. We've talked about the hawking. Let's talk about like a child that is doing sports or doing a certain kind of, or maybe doing ballet or whatever, where the parents has to, the parent, if it's something you're living abroad, parent, whether you're an immigrant family, your parents, one parent will work, the other parent has to work around your own schedule as a
be
child.
your manager.
Be your manager, drive you there. I be one track, go the place. So you find that in situations where you know you're dependent on an adult, on the parent, to be able to get to where you want to get to, or do what you have to do to earn that money that even comes into the home, there must be respect and control. Because there's balance, regardless of the fact that you're bringing that money. So even if you want to say act as a minor, act as a teenager, or just act your age, because we all acted that age. My parents paid for my schools and everything, but then my head still touched when it touched. Yes.
We have Maureen from Surulere. Maureen, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Good morning.
Good morning.
Everyone.
Good morning.
Okay, yeah. So when it comes to parenting, I feel that taking responsibility is very paramount.
Okay.
You know, money is very good, but money is not everything. Moral values are there. And, you know, there are some parents that, you know, that they are trying their best. They are not lazy. They are trying their best in their own little way. I've seen some family whereby they were not able to send their children to university, or they were able to train them to primary or secondary school and still help them to learn skills like carpentry, or still help them to, you know, engage them in their own personal business. Even the Holy Book said that we shouldn't be lazy. Anything our hands find it, anything that we find ourselves doing, we should do it well. I don't. Okay, yes, even if you don't have the millions or billions, you should have little things you're doing. Even if you're hurting your head, your children cannot assist. So, you know, sitting back, crossing your legs, waiting for a child to be giving you money is no.
I agree.
Thank you. It's very bad, even in front of God and man. It's very bad. You know, in your own little way, try your best. If it's primary school, you can send them fine. But that little thing you're doing, that little trade you're doing, even if you're hurting, you cannot introduce them small and be monitoring them. They're not crossing your legs, push them outside.
Thank you so much, Maureen. Thank you for that contribution.
Yeah, so, you know, I just wanted to go back to that question you asked, where there's no money at all for the parent, and this child is making all the money. There's no money that is at home for the parent to put aside. How does it work in those families? I feel like that question has been answered, but I want to try another way. Maybe it would, you will get it. Amaka said, mentioned some things when we used the analogy of a hawker, and she said the child that takes the proceeds back home, what was provided for the child by the parent? She said, was it the capital? Maybe it's the capital that made the child understand, okay, I need to return the money back home. Was it the products or produce that they're selling? She said, or was it the prayers, you know, different things. And I'm saying that is why, and Amaka still makes the point of the parenting is still happening. So even if it is not capital, even all it was prayer. A child is going out and the mother or father prays over the child or blesses the child and says, you go out. That child still feels that there is a responsibility towards my parents because they have created maybe spiritually, you know, an accommodating situation for me to go out and make that money. So they still feel like they owe it to the parent. So that's what we're saying. Parenting is not just about money. And that is why, since you understand it's not about money, you can still be a parent even when the money is not there. You can still insist on the values that you want, that is important in your family, even when the money is not there, even if you're not the one that's taking out capital and counted the naira and giving that child, the fact that there is a home that we have, I am the father here, I'm the mother here, there's a way that we show each other respect. There's a time we come back home, we don't stay out at a certain time. There's a time that days that we go to church. There's a way that we dress. You already have those values that I do not have the money should not stop me from being the parent. So this conversation is, but she's the person making the money, and therefore, I'm not going to go to church on Sundays. That's not what we're saying. I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do that. I will not listen to that. The only reason a child can do that is not because of the money. It's because you have refused to insist on the values in your family.
You have allowed money to define you.
So I asked the question for a reason, because I wanted to see how people in those situations can take up their responsibility as parents, whether they have money or not. Like she rightly said, it's not about the money. It's about the fact knowing that I'm the mother of this home. I'm the father
let me
of
even
this
add
home.
one last thing. You see some parents, parents that are really living in poverty, and then a child is doing something that is illegal. Like 419 and this, and the child brings a car home or something. These parents will insist they don't want to be part of that.
Because this is not
because these are my values in this family. We don't want to have anything to do with that. Go away.
Their parents like that.
But the parents that accept it are parents that refuse to be parents.
Exactly. And they refuse to uphold values, and they'll be disrespected. So,
your final words.
You know, you did not that interruption.
Let me take Franklin and I come to you. Hold on, darling. Franklin from Lagos. Good morning. Are you there? Franklin.
Where are you?
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, how?
Good morning. Good morning.
Hello?
We can hear you loud and clear. Go ahead.
Yeah, I want to contribute something. I don't know if it is Maria Blonde that making my point, but I want to impress on that point.
Okay.
Please, I grew up in a setting where it happened that my parents were down at a particular point.
Okay.
Very down. Like, I literally had to go and be hawking and go and be carrying load inside the market at that point. And I was still in secondary school. My younger brother started hawking fish for my mother because that time we just relocated to a new place and there was nothing again. So, as a parent that my parents were then, we still had this strict rule. We were making the money, right? We were the ones bringing money into the house. My dad was trying his best. We saw it. Now, we got the money into the house. After working, I would go all the way from morning time, carry load on my head and bring back the money. I saw every other person doing what they like. That is how they were brought up. I brought my own money back into the house. But you know what happened? Now, my mother will cook for us. Very rich food. I will eat in the morning before leaving the house.
Yes, support.
I will be stocked up because I like food. Then, coming back home, I must not come home before 9 o'clock. And anything, that is my own father's rule. We must come back home early. No matter what we are doing, the rules of the house remain the rules of the house, regardless of the fact that my parents did not have anything. We were the ones that carried my parents through that period. And I think that is still what shaped me till now.
Yeah, amazing. Amazing. So, thank you so much for that contribution. You were saying?
So I was going to say, because I realized that a lot of people...
Add your final words, because we're going, yes.
Misconstrued what I was saying when I said, keep the money your child gives to you. See, it's about keeping your word. Respect doesn't come from spending the money. Disrespect comes from not keeping your word. Give me the money, I will save it for you.
Save it.
Save it.
Yeah.
If you say, give me the money, I will spend it. Say it. If you've spent the money, many Africans, many of us, when we grew up, respect was compelled, not earned. I have parents that I could see their discipline, I could see their savings. Did you hear what she said? The last caller said, he said, my father was doing his best.
Yeah.
So you know that your parents were putting in efforts, you are supporting them. Not that it's obvious that your parents are doing nothing and they are chilling, you disrespect them. There's no authority you want to exert when you are obviously not pulling your own weight. So what I meant was that I told my children, I will save this money for you. I will save that money. If I say I will not, give me the money, I want to buy something, it's spent already. They know. Keeping your word as a parent is very, very key. Even if you don't have money, keep your word.
Very paramount. Thank you so much, ladies, for your contributions. We've learned from this that every family must have values. Those are the values the children will grow with. You must have a structure in your home. Anything can happen where one person, God blesses one person to be the breadwinner, or everybody's the breadwinner, but once the family has values, there's a structure, you take responsibility as a parent. You must show up as a parent, and then you must guide your children, whether they are bringing the money or not. And building respect really starts from early. When they respect you enough, no matter what happens in life, they know the place of their parents, and they will give that accord. Every parent should do their job, and don't leave your job for children to handle just because they are the ones making the money. That's all we can take on this segment. Thank you so much, ladies, for your contributions. When we come back, move on to another segment of the show. Stay with us.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.
In 3, 2, 1, we are live.
Welcome to E-Splash. I'm on the black carpet, and of course, it's Jumade of Lagos.
Well, that's it on Socialville.
You already
have Destiny Alpha.
I know that.
I go shoot on for you.
You already know, guys. E-Splash give you the best of entertainment, the best of energy, best of everything you need to get your day going.
It's E-Splash every weekday from 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. on TVC Entertainment.
Think fast, play smart, win big. We Cash, the game show where every contestant gets the opportunity to win money. No long waits, no dull moments. Just quick questions, quick moves, and free cash. Every second counts, every answer pays, and everyone walks away a winner. Are you fast enough for quick cash? Scan the barcode on your screen, and you just might get a chance to take your shot at instant fortune. Quick Cash, showing Mondays and Fridays on TVC Entertainment.
From Lagos to the world, TVC Communications has been nominated for its very first international award, the prestigious AIB. It's a recognition of our voice, vision, innovation, and relentless drive to push beyond boundaries. TVC Communications, Nigerian excellence on the world stage.
Keeping hope alive.
We are the drumbeats that refuse to be silent, even when the rhythm falters.
We are the green that refuses to fade.
And the white that dares to shine.
Hope is not a stranger here.
It lives in our markets,
Our music, and our streets.
Every dawn in Nigeria is proof that tomorrow is still worth fighting for.
Hope is a choice.
Thanks for staying with us. As we step deeper into the Ember months, the rise in fire incidents become a recurring concern across homes, offices, and marketplaces. From carelessly dropped cigarette butts to overloaded sockets and neglected gas leaks, one small mistake can spark a disaster that changes everything. So today on Your View, we're asking just how fire conscious are we as individuals and as a society? Are we doing enough to prevent these avoidable tragedies, or are we still waiting to react after the flames have done their damage? To help us unpack this important conversation, we are joined by Jumade, engineer Jumade Adejola, a fire protection engineer and the MD CEO of Surveillance Fire Limited, who will be shedding light on practical ways to stay safe and proactive this EMBER season. Welcome to the show, engineer.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. So we know that this is the EMBER month now. A lot of activities are happening. If you go to the marketplaces now, people are beginning to show up to shop, you know, and stock up. So there are pockets of crowds in different places, and this is the time that the rain is also beginning to reduce. So very soon the weather will become dry and things can easily, you know, catch fire. What do you think we should be doing at this time to better protect ourselves when it comes to fire incidents?
Yeah, thank you very much, and thank you for having me. It's just like this time around, we noticed that because of the climate change, we've been experiencing fire. Maybe I should say that one is just a positive sign for us, because what normally causes fire during the EMBER month is the dryness of the things around us. But now we find that rain has been falling almost every day. I think that one is another advantage to us. Maybe it's a blessing anyway, I don't know. But I think God has a way of doing his things. But having said that, the issue about whether we're prepared or not is individualistic. We have done our own awareness, and then the fire services are doing their, the safety commission is doing their individually. We're doing ours, even corporately, like our own corporate. We've been doing a lot of things. We've been going to schools so to even address students so that they can take the advantage, the information back to their parents at home. And I think we have done better now. And I see that there have been a lot of reactions. People have been trying to protect themselves, especially after the incident at Afriland. So a lot of people have reached out to us, and they are doing well now. And the government too is now proactive. They have always been reactive, but now I think they're now proactive. Most especially when the federal, both the federal government and the state government are giving charges to the fire services in the various states and then federal government. I think they are doing well now, because even about 2 weeks ago I was with the CGF, that's the new Controller General of Fire Service. We spoke, what can we do, most especially on the fire on top building. So we have been doing that. Awareness is going on, and I know, and I'm very happy to announce to you that even this Lagos State government just signed the fire law now, which will make things better for us. Because if you are not...
In summary, what is the fire law, sir?
The fire law is what, these are just the legislations on what everybody should do concerning a fire, both at home, in the office, your environment.
So what would that be, sir? Like a few of them?
Where?
Like at home, what can we do
like
at home?
now, at home, 1, you must have insurance for your home.
Okay.
Then 2, you must have firefighting, all these first aid, that's fire extinguishers and all the rest at home. Then you must be able to do what they call the fire drill, even for your family members. It's not only to buy the fire extinguisher alone. Anybody that says fire extinguisher should be able to train you how to use it. And that is very, very effective. Because even, you see now, when our children are on holiday, it's always a terrible time, because they don't care. But now, even the experience that we got from school, we found that they are so excited. You know, they are always happy when they learn new things like that. They want to even go back home and force their parents to buy fire extinguishers. And then tell them, look, they want to get something done at home, tell the children. They will force you.
Follow you. Thank you, engineer. So with your vast experience, what will you say are the common household and workplace fire causes of fire hazard?
You see, at home, basically is a lack of housekeeping. Housekeeping simply means there are some things that we don't need at home that we just keep there. Like even my wife knows that. We normally tell ourselves, any clothes that you don't wear in 6 months is not your clothes.
In 6 months?
Yeah, dash it out.
Women don't want to hear that.
Women don't want to. I know the way you pack clothes. Even me, I'm also guilty of that.
We need to do bottom box.
Yes, I know. So, but just on a lighter note, when you don't need anything, you just give it out. And make sure that your places are clean and then neat. Because when fire incident happens, what normally disturbs people is the load that you give, even before people can even move out.
Load
Those things will just disturb you from moving. Then most especially at home, like rightly asked, every one of us supposed to do serious fire drill. And part of the fire drill is how do we move in the night when there's fire incident? Or during the day. You know, when there's fire incident, the first thing that goes out is the electricity.
Okay. So you can't see.
You cannot see. So you must have done what they call the dark work in your house. Do the dark work to ensure that you walk and you make sure your family knows where to go, how to go about it.
In darkness.
In darkness. And you know, during that time, when they are coming from the staircase, they know that their foot must not skip any of the steps, so they don't fall. And when they fall, you know, the people coming behind will be affected. Then also, we need to do a lot of serious work on our generator. Most especially when we buy diesel. Thank God now that the government has done so well, even with our money anyway, that diesel is not available. People are not keeping it. When it finishes, you can go and buy.
Okay.
But before, we normally keep it inside. We store petrol, we store diesel, and that's very dangerous. You know, when you look at the agent of fire, we have the fuel, you have the oxygen, then you have the heat. And those three, one is available, which is oxygen. It's always available. And it's the most dangerous out of the three. The fuel can be anything, either solid or liquid. If there is fuel, for example, you put fuel by a generator. There is oxygen, there is fuel. What the fire is waiting for is the heat.
Yeah.
Because if you don't have the three coming together, they can't be fire.
Does not happen.
When one is taken out, the tower will be out. That's why we advise that everybody must have fire extinguishers. Most especially the one we call CO2. CO2 fire extinguisher, CO2 fire extinguisher is very good at home, while the DCP is good outside. And CO2 will only take the oxygen out. You know, it will absorb the oxygen. And when one of the agents is taken out, the fire will be put out. Also, outside, you can have your DCP. This is why we don't advise DCP, dry chemical powder, inside. Is because dry chemical powder leave residue when you use it. And it can affect your equipment at home and everything. So we prefer that you use it outside. It's supposed to be, for instance, like your generator area, your gear switch and everything. That's where you're supposed to use it.
Smoke detectors, sir. How important are they?
Smoke detectors are very, very key. You see, two major things I would tell you about smoke detector is this. You know, majority of the people will say, oh, let me just do standalone fire, smoke detector. It's okay, but the major disadvantage of that is that when you put the standalone with the battery in your room, when there's fire in that room, it's only in that room that you hear the noise. The smoke will have reached you before you hear that there is smoke. But when you do the wired one, which is electronic one, you have wired everywhere. And when there's smoke in one room, it alerts everybody because it will just pick it, send the signal to the panel will raise the alarm. Everybody will hear it. Then on that panel, you will know the zone where there's fire incident. Like for example, when I came here, I saw that you people did very well. Yeah. And because that's the first thing I look at.
You look around your environment.
I look around your, but let me talk. I look around your environment. Even you use our product anyway. So I saw that you did well. So with that one, you have fire detection system, you have firefighting system, which is very good because firefighting starts from detection. Yes, firefighting starts. If you don't detect, you can't fight. So that is just it. So your fire detection must be up and doing. Because it does not work, the firefighting system you put in place will be useless.
Okay, so emergency response, apart from us using our fire extinguisher at home, when fire breaks out, what can we do as
recall?
Thank you. You know, first thing you must do when there's fire incident is that the first thing is that don't panic. If you panic, yes, if people laugh, if you panic, what's supposed to do next, you will forget.
It's not easy not to panic.
I know it's not easy, but if you keep yourself, if you are abreast of it, you will not.
Okay.
Just don't panic. Just know that it has happened, it has happened.
Okay.
What is the next thing?
Yes.
Shout fire, fire. That's awareness.
Okay.
For people to know that there is fire incident.
Mm-hmm.
And if the fire has not risen above your dustbin, it has not gone above dustbin level,
Okay.
you can tackle the fire.
Okay.
Yes, that is why you need to have fire extinguisher. By the time you see that, you can just quickly take the fire extinguisher and tackle it at the incipient stage. But before you do that, make sure your exit door is free and it's open.
Okay.
Because if the fire now gets worse and want to attack you, it should be able to run out. If your exit is not clear, don't try to be a hero. Don't try to tackle the fire. Run out first. Leave the fire. You know, I always tell people.
So what if you wake up not to the fire but to just smoke?
Yes.
How do you handle that?
Those are the things that we are saying now. You know, you see smoke. Because what kills mostly is even smoke. It's not even the fire. You understand? It's not the fire, but it's the smoke that happens. So by the time you are doing that, immediately you notice that you just
lie down.
You know, when you were saying that we should shout fire, fire, when I shout, yay, Orimio.
No, fire, fire. This is Orimio.
No, I'm saying like the natural response. Because for us, it felt like shout fire, fire it should be default. Then I said, people should know they shout fire, fire. I thought about it again and said,
people don't.
People wouldn't shout fire, fire.
Are you sure?
They are going to exclaim. Different types of exclamation to show shock. I have been in a fire incident. My generator caught fire. I did not shout fire, fire.
What did you shout?
I did. My house girl was just shouting and shouting. Me, I just did a get water, get soap, go there, pour water and soap on the thing. Went to switch off socket. So I didn't even make any noise.
But if you
my conversation was yes. So I just she was shouting. Hey. I said, carry the children, go outside. So. Switch off socket.
Took charge of the situation.
Went into action mode. I did not shout any shout. When I finished,
you did not have fire extinguisher?
I didn't have then. I have now.
Okay, I know.
And I realized after the Afriland incident that it had been there for over 2 or 3 years and it wasn't serviced. So I think about a month ago, I went to service all of the fire extinguisher. But when we are discussing this fire thing, I know the first response is it will not happen, which is why I would like to tell this story quickly, because when we don't tell our children, they don't know what is happening. One of my friends in Asaba, she did her daughter's hair, natural hair, and she used candle to burn the tip, and the siblings saw it. So they now started to light the candle and play with the candle, and it caught the curtain in the house, and they just, when they tried putting, they used towel to cover the curtain and left the room and shut the door. Ouch. Then came downstairs and sat down with the parents downstairs and didn't say a word.
Where have I heard this before?
For like, and I think I've shared it, for like an hour they were just there, they did not say anything until the neighbors were now calling that there is smoke coming from the room upstairs or smoke coming from the room upstairs. Hey, that was when they now rushed upstairs to say, there is smoke, and then they started putting out the fire. The entire upstairs of the house got burnt. Oh no, but they now discussed and found out that I put towel, mommy, I put towel on it and I closed the door. So the child came downstairs because the child just felt like as I put the towel on it, it would die out and nobody will know what happened.
Village people.
But we should have normalizing the conversation within the house is very key.
Okay, like sorry, and you also talked about water and you also talked about water and soap. Because people's default setting when they see fire, first of all, just take a bucket of water and pour.
No.
What is can you tell people the right? If you don't have fire extinguisher, what's the right way?
Let me tell you, even that one that you have done is very, very
risky.
Very, very risky. Because you don't, in the first place, you don't know the cause of the fire. If it's electricity, you can get electrocuted. If it is a fuel like petrol or something, it will increase the volume of the fire.
With the water and the
soap. I will tell you why. You know the composition of water is hydrogen and oxygen.
Yes.
And part of the agent of fire is oxygen.
That's what I knew then.
Yes, now you know what people are doing now. You know what you are doing. you are giving awareness to people. You are helping people to understand.
Yeah.
Okay.
The mistake you said they made that time, they can't make it again. This is time of social media.
Yes.
This is the time of news everywhere.
Information.
Now information is everywhere now. Now we are here. People are watching. Like when I sat down there now, I put it on my status. People have been asking me, we have not heard you. We are waiting. I have to tell them soon. I don't know. I do that. So, because people want to know, they want to understand.
They want to be informed.
What they can. Most especially this Ember month and the Christmas season. It's always a time to experience fire. I always tell people, I say, this is not the time to say in Jesus' name it will not happen. If you go and say that it will not happen, you are telling us that we will not eat. Then at the same time, no, let me wait. It will not happen. It will not happen. In Jesus' name. But you need to put certain things in place. For example,
I didn't hear that in Jesus' name.
Yes, now it will not happen.
You don't have fire extinguisher.
What will you do? Fire extinguisher.
What will you do? You don't have.
That's what I'm saying. Because we have to go. Time has gone.
Yes.
How do we get the fire extinguishers?
Yes.
And how do we get trained to use the fire extinguishers? Many people have it, they don't know it's expired, they don't know how to use it.
Exactly.
Please, finally.
Like I think I told somebody that we are going to do some advert for you guys.
Okay.
What we need to do is just to put it up there. And we've been having a lot of exhibitions.
Okay.
And that exhibitions, in fact, people have been buying it at discounted rate. Like now, even in our own office, we are going to do discounted sales.
Okay. Of the fire extinguishers.
Fire extinguisher.
Fantastic.
Which is going to start from December 1st.
Okay.
But I told them that they should make it November 15th. Okay. But the management has not agreed because of the cost. Yeah. I said, please, let us make it December. Because a lot of people have been asking me. Okay. They want to while I was there, somebody bought 3. I was just sitting there.
It's very important.
It's very, very important.
It's very important.
The price you are buying it. And when you are even buying it, be careful with what you are buying.
Okay.
Most of the fire extinguishers are not original. Most of them, yes, they are not. They are not. Wow. Most of them is just go and brings anything. And this thing,
so we
buy from reputable organizations.
So because we are not here to sell market.
Yes, so that's why I say we see.
Thank you so much, Engineer Jumade Adejola, for sharing with us today. So we need to have fire drills in our homes. That's what we learned today. We also need to have the fire equipment like the fire extinguishers, and you talked about the CO2, which is better for inside the hair. Then we need to work on our generators. Many people have very loud sounding generators that they don't remember to service till something happens. This Ember month, please service your generators, make sure that they are working well. And then smoke detectors, if we can put them in our houses, it's very important, and it's for your own safety as well. Thank you so much, ladies, for your contributions. That's all we can take on the show today. Join us tomorrow for another interesting one. Bye-bye now.